Hi again guys, and welcome to, of course, another installment of the Automotive News Roundup. And a few days ago on the channel I covered the pretty exciting news of a Test Drive Unlimited 3 announcement which may be coming today. And it has. It's now official TDU3, although it's not being called that. It's being called Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, of course named after the championship that the second game was centered around. I will say I'm more of a fan of TDU3 as a title, to be honest. It's more logical, it's more succinct. I get it, you know, Solar Crown was the name of the series, but whatever. As far as details though, we do have a decent amount of vehicles confirmed, thanks to this trailer. We have a confirmation of a 1/1 scale island, once again, as the location. We don't know what that island is yet. We don't know a date yet, either, because, as I said in the video, it's still deep in development, and it is also confirmed, as I mentioned in that last video, it is going to be using the WRC-style physics engine with elements of that in there. As far as the confirmed vehicles, we don't have motorcycles mentioned yet, not as far as I noticed at least, and of course that was a big part of the first game, and also to some degree in the second one as DLC. Test Drive always had that more unique flavour of cars versus bikes. Even Project Gotham was one of the only other examples to do so as well. But in terms of the confirmed cars, we have the Bugatti Chiron, the Porsche 918, probably the most outlandish car of the trailer that we notice, or the live stream I should say, is the Apollo IE. Of course, we also have the Lamborghini Diablo, indicating that it's not just the latest and greatest, and I like the look of that. That actually is a good sign, as far as I'm concerned, having some slightly older and more iconic vehicles as well. We have the Challenger referenced in a couple of images as well. So as far as the vehicle lineup, it's looking mostly modern, mostly high-end exotics, which is no surprise at all for Test Drive Unlimited, maybe with some slightly older vehicles such as the Diablo, maybe from the 90s, which is going to be a nice mix. I'm certainly hoping for bikes to be in there as well, but that remains to be seen, of course. As far as the date, as I said, we don't know yet. I'm hoping maybe 2021, but we'll have to wait and see. So it didn't necessarily tell us as much as many of us were hoping about Test Drive Unlimited 3, but it's far better than nothing, especially after such a long wait between games, and I'm actually looking forward to it. The guy, for instance, in the video worked in both the first and the second game, so maybe they've brought some other people over as well that were in that previous development. People who are more tied in and passionate about a project and a series will almost always have more investment in it than a new team from the ground up. And that to me is only ever a good thing, really. Ultimately, we'll have to stay tuned for more details, of course, like the release date, motorcycles being included or not, where is it set, for instance. As far as other stuff, we do finally know as well that, as you'd assume in TDU, the lifestyle aspects of the game are still going to be in there as well, stuff like buying houses, clothes, and I touched on some of that stuff in the video last week as well, so if you haven't watched that one already, be sure to do so, because there are some things which I mentioned, some rumours, some insider knowledge, which is not in this video. So ultimately, of course, stick around on the channel for more news in this regard. I will definitely be looking to keep up with TDU3 news, and if you're an existing fan of the first and second games, as well as a ton of other racing games here on the channel, then of course stick around for that as well. As I always say, I would strongly recommend hitting the notification bell, simply put because YouTube doesn't show people my new videos properly, and that's the same with a lot of channels right now, so it can only help you if you do so. Until next time though, I'll see you then, and for now, as always, thanks for watching.